Alola! It's your boy, the Name Writer, and my job is to look through the first page of Google, review the nicknames provided by the internet, and then give my recommendations at the end. Today, we're looking at Wimpod and Golisopod, and I'm a little concerned about this first link. How the fuck is that funny? Isn't Godwin just a fucking name? Inclusion of the word podcast, that's hilarious. How do you expect to fit that in the fucking thing? Golisopodium? Oh my gosh. And with Guzmapod, like, that shows that this wasn't an AI. Some human sat down, made this shit, and thought this was a good idea. Oh Lord, help me. Gordon, Round Hill. Not at all to be confused with a regular guy with a regular name. Congratulations to all the Gordons out there for discovering that you're actually just a round hill. See, Shredder is the one thing I remember from when I did the original Alola Name Raider stuff on my own in private. And, yeah, that was it. It's fine with me. I don't necessarily have a problem with it. It's there. When I think of it, I think Ninja Turtles. I feel like that's what everyone's going for. Okay. I like that you tried so hard to come up with a reasoning behind this. But man, I cannot get behind this nickname at all. Like, oh, they're both multi-armed warriors. It doesn't even fucking matter. He is not using 6 of them. You might as well just have 2. Water Hazard we've seen in the past before, lots of times from the Tumblr idiot. Water Hazard is apparently a Ben 10 alien, but also it's just a thing in the real world. So if you care for it, there's a generic water type nickname for you. Your boy Bugma is not one I would use, but sadly probably the best thing we've seen so far. I'm a little unsure why Golisopod's associated with Buddhism? It doesn't say shit about that, so I'm not sure why we have all these completely unrelated shit to it. I'm just gonna highlight this just because we're fucking dead on nicknames. I really had a lot higher expectations for this one, but there's not shit. So if any of these jump out at you, again, not one I'd particularly use. It's an ironic nickname, so it's not for me. But Courage as a Binding of Isaac Bayonetta style nickname is totally fine. I currently have it on my Pidgeot, but at the same time, I'm still just not in love with it, which is a shame because I have a shiny Pidgey, so I need to find a nickname I'm absolutely in love with and then stick with it, because once you make it, you can't change it. Alright, well, this is what I'm considering as the bottom of the first page of Google. I looked at everything. I had a lot higher expectations, but it just wasn't anything, ouch, of interest. I have a cat on me. Here's the spreadsheet. Yeah, none of these are particularly any good either. Holy fuck, I'm gonna kill this cat. There are no comment suggestions. This is it. The only thing that I felt was worth highlighting that I had written down was just Shredder. So that's that. If you would like to fix this problem, please feel free to. I am here accepting any and all applications for nicknames for Wimpod, Golisopod. I remember not finding anything 4 years ago as well, so it doesn't necessarily surprise me. It's just like, you feel like, you know, the signature Pokemon of the fucking, I wouldn't really consider Guzma to be a bad guy, but, well, you know, for the sake of it, the boss of the team of Pokemon and his signature Pokemon, like, you'd think it'd be kind of noteworthy, but I guess no one's really got any ideas. So, yeah, any ideas, suggestions, feel free to put in the comments below. Give a thumbs up to ones you think are good. Tell us what you'd use, what you'd recommend, things of that nature. To me, Golisopod is one of those things where I feel like, I truly do feel that Sun and Moon is actually underrated, and a lot of people hate it, but I think that game has a lot of depth in its story and writing that are very good. And the idea of, basically just a bug catcher being the leader of a team because he felt he was underappreciated and not respected is a great story. Like, I like that idea. You know, he relates to the little guy. He is the little guy. He's always underappreciated and undervalued. No one sees his strength. And even before Sun and Moon came out, I tried building a bug team, but I gave up on it because I just felt that there was no synergy in that team. But there's some good bug types out there. Don't underestimate it.